necessarily what I'll ramble about. Just shoot from the hip and kind of off the top of my head. I'm looking to try a few different things on this channel and some other channels as well, but this channel is the one that's relevant. I might do like a live stream thing where I loop together the videos I've already done and just have them on a 24/7 live stream. I don't know if that makes a difference to anyone. Obviously, someone who's already seen the videos may not care about that, but I think it might help get my channel out there a little bit and help with the watch time to get into the partnership and kind of the things on my end of the channel here, kind of the behind the scenes. I need to get into the partnership, which is actually moving relatively quickly. I think ASMR channels are one of the quicker ones to get into the partnership if you're doing things that have retention. I mean, it's probably the only video that is catering to sleep other than like nature sounds. So like if someone falls asleep to it, it's good retention, right? So I mean, you can get lucky with ASMR, but so I'm gonna try that sometime in the next couple weeks. I do have a video coming out, I think in 2 days. It's scheduled. Oh shit. Okay, I'm not gonna edit that out, but that's my bad. If you freaked out, that's my bad. But like, I'm sick right now. I don't know. I might have lost a subscriber on that because I'm not editing. I do these just one take. All right. But okay, I'm gonna cough again. I'm still sick. Which kind of sucks, but it's gone, basically. It's just a lingering cough. Like, the actual sickness is pretty much like I feel normal now. I think it's probably the cough is coming back because I'm whispering, which I'm just kind of powering through. Maybe I will edit that out, I don't know, but if it's left in, it's left in. If it's edited out, it's edited out. You'll notice, and you'll be able to tell me when it posted. But usually I'm pretty lazy with editing, so we will see. But back to what I was talking about, I am posting, like, it's scheduled in like 2 days or something. It's like almost 2 hours of like some past content on this channel. Somebody requested it. I think they just wanted me to do like a longer ramble, but like I can't just ramble for 2 hours. Like, I wouldn't have enough, topics on the top of my head to do that. It would be extremely difficult to just make up that amount of material. Just like, that would almost be like a superpower just to go on and on and on and on and on and on. So I took 2 or 3 of the longer clips off of here, like videos off of here, and I put them together. So some of them are older videos that most of the subscribers haven't seen anyway, so it's more likely going to be new content for everybody, except for maybe like 1 or 2 people. Again, it's my bad with the cough, but what can you do? Check out my other videos if this video is too coughy for you. I usually in the corner, up in this corner here, bing, 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 around like halfway into the video, I put like a playlist of my other ASMR videos right up in this area here, and you can click that, and it'll take you to other videos too, so you can find what you want to listen to, because the rambles are all pretty similar. It's all just kind of talking like random things off the top of my head, mostly about my day or something that's bothering me, or some kind of like book or article I was reading that was interesting, or like an odd story like from the day that was kind of stuck out to me, like things like this. But they all change day to day, it's not like a script that I recite the same every time. So if you want to check out the ASMR playlist, there's different topics, and I usually have them in the titles. So you can kind of find what you want. Like, I had one about a flat tire that was a while ago. It hasn't got many views, but it's like a story about, like, I was driving home. I'll retell a little bit of it, but I was driving home and my tire went out, and when I finally got home, it was because I drove over like a knife, like a box cutter. But I was only a block away from my home, so I drove on 3 tires, and it was like blown out, like the rubber was just like melted, and it was pretty bad. But that's that. Kind of reminds me, like, this car issue with the wiring is ongoing, and I don't trust these people at the not the dealership, at the auto body shop, but I have to go back because they have a warranty, and I went through insurance, so they got the first chance to fix it or whatever. And, like, I don't want them screwing up my car, If they screw up my car, like, it ruins my life, basically, because I don't want to buy a new car. Like, I'm kind of riding this until the wheels fall off, kind of thing, which is also kind of, like, literal than what I just said, basically, but, like, I got, like, another 10 years out of this car. It's low mileage, and it's a Toyota, so, I mean, like, why would I want it ruined by some idiots? Very bad customer service, but, I mean, that might be to be expected, and I might be overly judgmental or harsh. I don't know, but, I've already complained and rambled about it a bunch of times, so I'm not going to get into it too much, but they replaced the bumper, but they didn't actually fix, like, the wiring that was the problem with the headlight, so, I mean, I have to go back, which is really annoying. But such is life. What can you do, right? I did a lot of, like, housework chores today. Like, I did the laundry. I did so much fucking laundry. I separated the colors, the whites, the towels, my bed sheets. Then I had, like, another load that I did. I don't know what it was. It was, that might have been it, just white colors. That was bed sheets. Yeah, I think that's it, but still, I still think there's one more in there. I forget what it even could be, but, I mean, 4 loads is quite a lot anyways, so, I mean, it was quite a bit. Dishes were done yesterday. I gotta redo those probably in the next day or two. It's a never-ending process of just doing all the dishes, right? I mean, it never ends. You gotta do it over and over again every week. I don't know what else I did. It was basically just that. Like, there's a little bit of other things I did in the week, but I think I felt an ant crawling on me, but I think it's just a wire for the headphones. Ant wouldn't really make sense. I mean, I did have ants for a while, but they don't typically come in this room. It's the kitchen, and most of them are dead because I'm a murderer. Just kidding. Or am I? No, I am kidding. That'd be funny. That'd be a fucking plot twist if this whole time the ASMR guy you're listening to is a murderer. It's fucking Ted Bundy or somebody. I guess that wouldn't be funny. That'd be kind of tragic and sad. We shouldn't joke about that. We should joke about funny things. We should joke about lighthearted things like something something or whatever the something else, something something. There's actually a funny guy on my Instagram, Ryan Long, I think his name is. He posts a lot of, like, memes, like stand-up comic known for this, like, la la la, and it's like something absurd or stupid. And, like, he posted one. It was like, local man arrested for supporting women's business, or woman-owned business, and it's like in front of, like, it says Oriental Massage Parlor, and the cops are arresting him. It's pretty funny. And they do that. The police do typically arrest you if you go to those. They do sting operations, which is really, it's like a party pooper move, isn't it? It's kind of like, you don't invite cops to the party, you don't invite cops to the rub and tug when you go to the illegal massage parlor, you don't invite them when you're doing fentanyl or, freebasing cocaine. It's just they're kind of like the party poopers. They're like the guys that are like, you can't do that, you can't do this. And you're like, yes, I want to have a rub and tug right now, please, at the illegal massage parlor. But what can you do? We live in a society. We have to pay taxes and not go to the illegal massage parlor, even though we want to. I read on the news there was one here and it got busted, which is really unfortunate for the people that do that sort of thing. Oh my god. Anyways, what else do I have to say? Yeah, I could take a U-turn from that and go. I'm really coughing. This video is not going to get any views like this. Like, people are leaving, I know for sure. Like, this sucks, but I'm not going to edit out 1,000 little coughs. But to take a pivot from the illegal massage parlors to something more wholesome, like, I've been getting into Christianity, and I don't know, that might trigger people even more than the massage parlor jokes, but I've been listening to a lot of like Orthodox chants and things like this, and something about the chants, like I've said this before, like how they do a monotone kind of no instrument monotone chant with a choir. It's something very angelic about it, and they know what they're doing. I have went to a Ukrainian Orthodox church. I haven't tried the Russian one. They're both very small churches here with older populations, but they're pretty much the same. There's a little bit of political divide maybe now. Something that I realized and heard about today was Tsar Nicholas II was canonized in the Eastern Orthodox churches, which I find kind of crazy because he wasn't a very good ruler or leader, but because he was killed by the Bolsheviks, I mean, I guess it's a shoo-in, they kind of have to give it to him. But there's Russian ultra-nationalists which are saying Rasputin should be there too, and I kind of agree with that. Like, if you're gonna put Tsar Nicholas, you gotta put in the whole crew, really. It's either one or the other. But the Ukrainian church, since the war in Ukraine, has split from the Russian Orthodox Church, and they're becoming their own thing now, and they're probably going to either downgrade or remove the Romanovs from being icons and martyrs. Seems like it would move that way at least, but I've never had a strong, well, I mean, I have had strong opinions about the Tsar before, but I mean, I just think he was really incompetent. I don't think that's somebody that really should be canonized. Like, he sent millions of people to their death for no reason, really. I mean, I'm sure there was, but I don't know. Anyways, gotta figure that out. Gotta learn some history. I've been getting into it lately. Anyways, I hope everyone's doing good, and they're getting their illegal massages done, and they're going to Orthodox church. Man, I sound like Rasputin low-key kind of sometimes. But anyways, still got a lot of battery on my webcam set up here, so we're good there. So yeah, those new videos are coming out. I'm going to release this probably on like a Wednesday or a Thursday. I recorded this on the weekend, so it's 4 or 5 days old when you watch this, but it's still relatively new. I have a lot of old content that I might recycle into like double edits to make the longer videos, like I was saying. Like to make like, even 3-hour long videos and just, clip together a bunch of them. See how that goes. I have another channel I've been kind of working on like reaction videos, and I'm gonna try to live stream at one point on there, just kind of shooting from the hip, but not doing ASMR, just like talking regular and just kind of reacting to things, maybe doing like reaction videos, like just watching a video live on stream and just saying, well, this is garbage, I'm a genius, everyone should pay me money for watching this, type shit, but pretty good day overall. I went to a nightclub yesterday. I was really in my head about it. When I was waiting in the line, I was like, fuck, I'm here by myself, I don't have any friends, I'm gonna look like a weirdo. Got in there, there's other people that did it too, that were just there by themselves. I mean, like one or two other guys, and like maybe 200 people or something. So I mean, I wasn't the only guy, but it was a little bit of an outlier, right? And then I was also thinking that I was like too old to do it, but then I went in there and there was guys that were older than me, and then there was at least 24 guys that were around my age anyway. So I mean, like, it was mostly younger than me, but not by like an absurd amount, so it was kind of like fine. And like even the ones that were like a lot younger, they just minded their own business, when I was kind of with a little bit older people, and it didn't really matter. Like, I'm always in my head because I'm always looking online, like the unk status memes and shit, and it's like people really think life ends when you hit a certain age now, and I don't know if that's a new phenomenon or if that's always been around, but maybe it has something to do with the 27 Club, like kind of this worship of youth and youth culture in Western society, like kind of, you know, the teenage and early 20s is kind of just like the peak of our society somehow. But anyways, it wasn't that bad, it wasn't awkward, I had a decent amount of fun. I was just kind of chilling, bobbing, weaving at the dance floors. Might go to a strip club next weekend. Not a big strip club guy. I've only went to one time in my entire life, but I'm probably gonna hit up two next weekend because we're doing White Boy Summer this summer, and I basically was keeping my head down doing like manual labor shitty jobs for the last 10 years and not even paying attention to the clock and not really taking any time for myself. So I need to go out and spend some money and enjoy myself a little bit. I saved up enough to do it, and I'm not really too concerned about things right now because, I mean, even if my car gets totaled or I get fired, which are both unfortunately possibilities, I still gotta live life, and I gotta keep moving forward. Like, get punched in the face a million times, get knocked down a million times, get back on the horse, do the whole cliche. Gotta just keep moving forward until something sticks and you find your people and you get some momentum and some motion and some luck and some, you know, blessings, and then you're up and you're doing well. I mean, what can I say? I'm still in the fight. I'm still treading water. I'm still kicking grass. Still kicking grass, kicking ass, skipping class. But that's about where I'm at right now. I'm going to end this video in like 2 or 3 minutes. It wasn't my best video. I don't feel like this one was really great or knocked out of the park, bro, but I don't feel like it really matters which one I feel is good or bad. It feels like a lot of the ones that I think are bad and would do poorly do well, and vice versa. The ones that, you know, you never know which one is going to take off. It's just the algorithm doing its thing. So I mean, sometimes, like the worst video I have might have the highest views, and like a video that I don't agree with anymore, that I said things that I've moved on from, might have high views, or, you know, something that I really want to revisit or that I liked or that I hope to add great views has like 0 basically. So it doesn't really matter what I feel about this. It's just I gotta put it out and let people that watch it judge it. If they like it, if they do, they do, and if they don't, they don't, you know. But personally, I didn't like this video that much. I was coughing it right from the gate. I mean, that's gonna screw up my retention, so it might even, hurt the channel even. But I'm sick and I'm pushing through. It's kind of funny. That reminds me of like all this like motivation YouTube stuff about pushing through. And there's another funny comedian on my IG. He was basically doing like a parody of kind of, I guess, the Andrew Tate guys. Just eat the spaghetti and like all that stuff. You when you see him, he has a really small like sunglasses. Just do it kind of mentality, taking the piss out of it. He's also kind of taking the piss out of like this guy that's clearly not getting any women, and he's like pretending to be like an expert on women, and then he's like talking about beating up people, and then clearly he can't. And then he says he's like in the Shadow Force, like it's a secret like military unit. It's just taking the piss out of everything. Is pretty funny. It's kind of like, I guess the person that would remind me the most about that in real life would be Steven Seagal. But Steven Seagal actually technically could beat somebody up because he's so fucking huge. He's like 6'7", and like 450 pounds probably. He's like a fucking gorilla. So I mean, he just based on that, like when you're that big, you can just shove somebody over, and he can beat them up pretty easily. There is weight classes for a reason. But he's basically just kind of like an obese, fat idiot, and he doesn't really... His martial art was kind of something that was a little less effective in the martial arts fields. And like, I don't even think he can do it anymore properly at the weight he's at. And he kind of just bases his whole like ego and existence on that, and he's kind of a weird guy. It's a funny guy, but this guy was more skinny and kind of like more of like a nerdy kind of like Kip from Napoleon Dynamite looking guy. But anyways, that's my ramble. There's a lot of shit, a lot of piss in this ramble. A lot of piss, a lot of shit, a lot of shit, a lot of piss. I don't know how many times I can say that without this getting demonetized. Technically, I haven't been monetized yet, but it'll be reviewed, and I don't know if they'll like me saying all that. They might request me to take this video down if I'm eligible for partnership, or they might say no because advertisers don't want to hear that. But at the same time, they kind of do. Like, Tim Dillon and like Theo Vaughn and those guys are saying stuff like that, but they're not doing ASMR, so it's kind of like, where's the line on for this necessarily? It might be a little bit, might be a thicker of a line. You might touch it quicker, so I don't know, but we'll see. I've been demonetized before. I was in a mopey emo period for like a year over that, and I didn't post anything basically on my other channel. I was like, what the fuck? Why would they do that to me? Like, I've been posting. Like, I've been trying to make it on YouTube for a bajillion years. I have like 4 or 5 channels, and I've been posting for like an absurd amount of time, and an amount of time that actually, if I told a psychiatrist, I'd probably get committed, because they'd be like, what the fuck is what's wrong with this guy? He's been posting ASMR videos and nature videos and dog videos and workout videos on all these channels for like 10-15 years, and he's made like maybe like $2,000 off of it. It's like, it's crazy. It's out of my mind, but I'm still keeping the faith. One day it'll work, and you never know, right? So I had a good day. I had an okay day. Yesterday was good. I got home at like 3 a.m. Didn't hook up with anyone. Didn't really do anything, but I was just kind of standing and just bopping to the music, and I like that. I just like being there. I just like just moving my head around. And if it's like headbang or roofie, I can't do it because the headphones are on, but I'll flip my hair around too. Don't be like, yeah, look at me, I'm here, I'm part of it. I just want to be part of it. But bless everybody in Jesus' name, and be good. Watch your bad habits. Stay hydrated. Don't be negative about shit. Don't punch pregnant women. Be good. Anyways, God bless everybody. Peace out.